Hi, and welcome to Geno's Takes for the SEC Championship game, where the Florida Gators are getting a boatload from the Crimson Tide of Alabama at a neutral site, the Georgia Dome. So let's get right to the Gators. Hey guys, great news. Your defense is one of the best in the nation. They're sixth ranking, holding opponents to about 281 yards a game. They're only allowing 14.5 points a game, and they're only allowing 4.3 yards a play. How good is their defense? They are so good that they scored all the points in last week's game against the Florida State Seminoles. Yeah, you see where this is going. But their offense is absolutely terrible. How bad are they? That they didn't score, you ready? Either of those points in that 27-2 blowout loss. And we all know why. It's since Will Grier was suspended on October 13th for the PEDs, this team has been absolutely terrible. And I know what you're saying. Well, Gene, they've gone 4-2. Yeah, but who are those 4 wins against? Florida Atlantic, South Carolina, Vanderbilt. Remember that game? They won 9-7. Yuck, they're going to need that kicker. And, of course, they beat LSU, which we're finding out now wasn't as big a win as we thought. And since then, their 3-1 record is fine in the last 4 since that Georgia game. But I'll tell you, since that Georgia game, they're 1-3 against the spread. And you know why? Because they're only averaging about 14 points a game, which is funny because Alabama is averaging 14 points a game. Oh, wait, I read that wrong. Alabama's Derrick Henry is averaging 14 points a game, 2 touchdowns over his last 6, because the guy is an absolute monster. Did you see him in the Iron Bowl last week? 46 carries? Wow. Guy should be called the aircraft carrier. The guy's amazing. And here's the thing. He's so good, he's going to be getting carries long after the season is over. Like in 2 weeks when he's carrying the Heisman Trophy. But that's why the line is so big. Because everyone's focused on Derrick Henry and they're not noticing something else. The quarterback, Jacob Coker. Because Derrick Henry will be running up against arguably the best run defense in the nation. And if you take him out of the game, then you've got to rely on Jacob Coker. And he has been less than spectacular all season. He only has 15 TDs and he has 8 interceptions because he's prone to mistakes. That's less than a 2-to-1 touchdown to INT ratio. And let me tell you, that does not, that makes me afraid of looking for a blowout here. And by the way, speaking of blow, let me tell you something Daddy has learned over the past, couple years of my life. Little experience you can take with you. If I have a ton of money and a huge line, I'm not trusting either one to a well-known Coker. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm telling you, people, it sounds crazy, but take the Gators and the points. That's Geno's SEC championship pick. Booyah.